Good evening, YouTube. A fine what the crap's going on to all of you. Welcome back to the Norsca campaign. Hey, I apologize, it's been a couple of days. It's just been busy. And man, I'm not getting to record like nearly all the content that I would like to, unfortunately, because of time. But I am so excited to be back in the Norsca campaign and to keep it moving for you all. Seem to be enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying the crap out of this campaign. I love it. Absolutely love it. So we need to fight all these Empire troops. We've got Balthasar, who's not so barfy anymore, especially if you hit. Well, Searing Doom supposedly does more nowadays. He does not have final transmutation, which is probably good for us. It's actually a pretty good spell these days, from what I hear. I need to get a chance to test. I think we could win this. I'm just not 100% certain that we can actually reach the settlement. It doesn't look like it. So let's just stay where we're at. We're raiding. We're earning money. I'm sitting right outside Altdorf.
I am the wanderer.
I'm worried about this this shaman sorcerer. He's not going to survive, you know, if I attack. And Altdorf has gotten reinforcements. Let's just I'm going to wait one turn, and then we'll take over Altdorf, because it's going to be one of our, I believe it's well, it's not one of our objectives per se. But we need to destroy the Empire and defeat the challengers sent against us. Will do. Will do. All right, I'm assuming, I haven't actually gotten there yet, but I'm assuming that the Chaos Invasion is probably triggered when we actually get to one of these points. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I haven't actually beaten a Norsca campaign yet. I very much look forward to it, though. Let's see. So these guys are going to attack my settlement again. Oof. Those paladins, though. Can we defeat this? Can we defeat this? I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be very, very difficult. I just don't know how we would have the power to overcome. Let's fight and see what we can do. They have ranged units. I do not. That is certainly a problem. They have a lot of cavalry. I might try and corner camp these guys and see what we can do. It may not work. I thought we were supposed to put better markers on the snow. I can see the yellow marker. Okay, yeah. They need to change the color of this line out here on the snow maps. I mean, how are you supposed to corner camp effectively when you can't see the corner? Where is the corner? Right there. So the corner, I know it's going to go away in a minute, but there's my corner. All right. Giving myself some perspective. All right, just right away from those rocks. Okay, let's start the battle. Let's go into slow motion for a minute. Let's get my marauders with shields. All the units with shields need to be up front. Okay, so the line's somewhere like back here. Have to come forward just a little bit to get all these guys in a single line. There we go. Let's get these guys in a line behind, because the spears will be solid support. Come on, just fit in there. We'll mix great weapons in where they get hopefully the shield protection of their brethren. We have one marauder horse. I'm just going to run it away from the fight. We have a Norscan warhound. I'm going to do the same. Run it away from the fight. And the trolls, we want to put far enough back where he'll be replenishing. That's good. That is good news for us. And we have the one unit of marauder hunters that hopefully can fit behind our lines back here. All right, let's hit play. So the AI does have artillery. I'm going to try and come way over here and just stay away from this cavalry. I don't want to tempt the AI to engage this cavalry of mine. So I'm going to come and try and bring it way over here and hide it. Now, the real question is whether or not the AI will keep moving forward to attack me, because they have a trebuchet. See, we can go ahead and start moving the Warhounds in the right direction, because the trebuchet is almost in range. And it will do extensive damage to me. Yep, there it goes. It's going to open fire. Ugh, it's firing at my Marauder champions, which is not ideal. We can kill it relatively quick. Alright, we're going to fast forward again. Oh, stay off my champions. It's not like I'm corner camping to earn this. Alright, here comes a fireball. Oh, little Bretonnian bowling there. It's looking pretty ugly for my men. Alright, we got the trebuchet, so that's perfect. We haven't even elicited a response from the AI yet. We'll get away with our Warhounds even, so that's even better. They got one last shot. And wow, that damage, really? Just a field trebuchet. Picked up 23 kills and killed like half my Marauder champion unit. Good grief. Okay, we got the flanks covered pretty solidly here. There is nothing we can do about their skirmish horsemen. That's why I put my shielded units up front. Let's get over here. Oh, that fireball, though. Please don't. It's really not necessary. Ooh. Leave my trolls out of this. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything but just sit back and take a bit of a beating here. Let's push in, see if we can do some damage to this mounted yeoman. Put everybody on defense. I'm going to wait for the right moment and then move my... I want to wait till all the cavalry's engaged to move in my Warhounds. Yeah, we are definitely going to take some damage, unfortunately, and this time we're getting hit from an unshielded flank over there. Dang it, leave my trolls alone. They're killing unit models on my trolls. Freaking AI, quit making smart choices. I need you to be dumb here. Okay, this is our chance. All right, come in. Get these guys. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of halberds here, and I'd kind of like some of my regular infantry to wear them down a little. Okay, no, this is not good. Got to stay way over here. Just wait for it. Wait, be patient. Don't want to throw units away. Be patient. Okay, let's team up on their lord here. Okay, don't fire at will. Save your ammo, and hopefully I'll get a good chance to use it later. Okay, lead these guys on a chase. Okay, keep leading them on a chase. Alright, at least we got some of their cavalry out and about. Werekin, on the lord, please. On the lord. We're not really getting any damage done to their lord, and our infantry is taking a pretty good beating here. Let's see, right there, that Knights of the Realm. Can we hit it with our skirmishers? We can try. Hopefully I don't hit a lot of my own guys in the back, because I can't afford the losses. Right now, we're getting absolutely wrecked. Lead these guys on a goose chase. Yeah, we're getting wrecked. It's not going to happen. Like, Bretonnia is just absolutely taking a dump all over us here. Even though I have some good units like these Marauder champions, I'm just not going to be able to withstand 2 paladins and a lord that I can't really get at, because you saw my Werekin was just getting distracted with all the Bretonnian infantry. So yeah, not gonna happen. Unfortunate, but that's all right. It's not gonna make or break us with that one settlement there. It wasn't really making us a lot of money. It was mostly a distractionary thing anyway. Just a place for me to replenish a turn or two ago, so we're all right. Frustrating, but it's okay. Oh, they didn't even They didn't even sack it, or they sacked it, but they didn't even raise it. Nordland wants a peace treaty. I don't really need any other wars right now because I have a lot going on. So let's counteroffer them and see if they are open to paying me a whole lot more money. There we go. We'll take it.
Let's talk terms.
What do you want, Gormandy? A defensive alliance and you'll pay me for it? Well, if you're going to pay me for it, why not more? 900? I guess. You can join Team Wanderer, but you're gonna have to be on good behavior here. So Marienburg gets sacked. Oh no, we lost Marienburg. Okay, they did come back and take it. The rebels did. Yeah, you know, it's all right. It's all right. I didn't need it. I didn't need it anyway.
To the four corners.
So Wulfrik is doing. I mean, our mammoths definitely still have quite a bit to replenish. And honestly, Throgg kind of needs to replenish. Thinking about doing some of that replenishment because, well, I mean, we could probably take out the Empire just as is, but let's be patient. I don't think we have a reason to be in a hurry here. There's not, that I can see at least, there's not more Empire armies threatening me. Let's use this agent to help do some scouting in the fog of war over here. So we'll move on over. And yeah, let's just. I know I'm gonna take my time here just for one turn. Watch someone like come in and sack Altdorf because I didn't do it. We have enough money for this. So, oh, and people gave me some good upkeep tips. So I'm gonna try and tell you all the upkeep tips that they gave me. So we'll go check that out, like how to reduce your upkeep. I already knew about one of them, but the other one I didn't know, and it was really cool. So we'll put it into action. All right, so technology restores destruction in Bretonia. We got the Savage Blow, which gives us extra charge bonus for 10 turns. That's nice. We'll take it. So, the tips, by the way. So the tips that people gave me is that the building chain that gives you growth, which is not in this province. What, really? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so the third level of this one actually takes one upkeep away from all your armies. So for each one of these, it starts to pile up. So 1% upkeep. And then, of course, the other one that I was aware of and need to go ahead and get to, I already have it on Wulfrik, but we need it on Throgg. And that one is if you come into your skill tree, apparently every Norscan lord has this, what's it called over here? Fueled by War. And Fueled by War can take up to 15% away. And remember when we did that for Wulfrik, it made a huge difference in our upkeep cost, basically allowing us to field even more troops, which we like fielding even more troops. So Boris and Balthasar are here. We have this all-monster army, which quite honestly I don't think the enemy can stop. I mean, they have a few units that can be a little bit annoying to me, but yeah, I don't see how they're going to stop me. You know, I was wanting to attack, but then the more I think about it, that's a lot of halberds. I have a lot of large units. That's a lot of skirmishers and skirmish cavalry, which I really don't have a lot of units to catch. So I actually have a different idea. Instead of attacking them, let's do like the AI does to us, and let's take some of our movement points. We'll move over here, away from them. We'll still encamp and keep replenishing. If they want to come out and fight me on an open battle, I'll do that, because then they don't get their garrison, which is just a few extra units. They'll still have a lot of units, but I'm willing to take that risk and fight that without them having any extra units. And then what we might do here too, Altdorf I feel like I can take. I just want to wait until there's a little more replenishment. So let's end the turn and let's see if the Empire takes the bait to come out against Throgg over there. So yeah, I did reload because as soon as I got on the battlefield, I'm like, yeah, this is not a good idea. I'm going to get like all my heroes killed. And I don't want to kill Patchy Werekin yet. I just wasn't paying attention, and the AI had way more skirmishers than I gave them credit for. So, way more skirmishers. And that's actually one of the best ways to defeat Norsca. If you have a bunch of skirmishers and they stay alive, Norsca is going to get ruined. You can make Norscan armies that are really good at running it down if you have lots of skin wolves. I do not have lots of skin wolves, so not in that army, at least. So it's going to create issues for me. Okay, spend some of our money there. We got that one resettled. need to go for the next, we'll just do Ravaging of the Dwarves, because we are going to attack the Dwarves at some point as well. The AI did not take the bait. So what we'll do is, once again, we'll just kind of move further into their territory.
Out of my way!
And we'll just keep raiding, because we're getting really good raiding income. And what I'm going to do is cross the river and come over here and force the Empire out of their Wolfenburg settlement there, because that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to force me to fight them at a defensive position. And I'm just going to do like Cannibal and march around the defensive position and force them to fight elsewhere. And I could do the same. Well, no, the Empire left Altdorf unguarded. Nice move, by the way, Empire. I say unguarded. It's got a garrison here. But let's see if the Empire comes to the defense of Altdorf. I think I can afford... I can't afford a lot of turns of this, but I can afford a little bit. Honestly, like, even if I could just get my Marauder champions into towers. Let's continue the siege. Then that would make that fight very easy to win. I know I broke in and did it last time, but I don't want to risk getting my army too beat up, because we have a lot of enemies around. Bretonia, Empire, there's a lot of enemies. So we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled. We could get overrun.
Choose your words carefully.
All right, what do you want, Skull Takers? I'm paying you nothing, so dream on. I didn't even look at what they wanted. It's just like they're asking me to pay them, so yeah, forget it. Forget it. Alright, so we're going to pop through here, and this should draw out some of the Empire defenders, because Talabheim and Hergig are right in our way, and both of them look like they have some lovely loot to bestow upon us. I can still go into raiding too. Almost forgot. There we go. Into the raiding stance. And let's see. I don't want to spend a ton of money on buildings just because I need to get some more raiding income first, and then we'll start building those ones that start dropping the upkeep. And when Throgg levels up, we'll try and get him to the skill tree points that lower the upkeep cost, and then that should put us in a brilliant place where we can earn enough money from raiding. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted the Empire to do, was split up their forces. So now they are in trouble. Gormandy is attacking Kislev. Okay, let's get in here and earn us some money. Oh yeah, here's some easy money. Oh yeah. Perfect. Now that allows the siege of Altdorf to continue to the point where I want it to be. Leadership when attacking, growth for the local province. Okay. And that also levels up Throgg, more importantly, and we can continue to raid here as well and still make pretty good raiding income. That was your idea, Throgg? What was your idea? I don't remember anything being your idea, Ugly. I don't really need growth, honestly, a whole lot. I think income from sacking would be better. So now I can do that, and the next time Throgg levels up, we can get Lightning Strike and the first point of Fueled by War. So within the next 2 level ups for Throgg, he will take a 15% cut in upkeep cost, which is going to be massive, massively important. Isn't there... I don't want to trigger... and I went and looked it up. And yes, it does trigger a Chaos Invasion when you get to level 3. And someone told me that you can actually get a couple of them up to level 2. Yeah, look at that right there, the Serpent's Favor. Even level 1 Serpent's Favor gives us a -10 upkeep, so I'm probably going to do that. That way we can get both. So I'll still go all the way up to the top on Hound, but what we will do is work on Serpent's Favor. Let's go ahead and give... I don't know how much we're going to use this guy, but our Metal Sorcerer finally gets a spell. We'll give him Searing Doom. Lore of Metal's actually decent these days. Decent with the changes. I've been watching some multiplayer from Ninja Hun, who's been streaming it. Here we go. So the Empire is going to attack me. It's going to give them better than fair chances of defeating me. So here's what I'm going to do. We're getting attacked by Karl Franz. His army is of little consequence to me. This army I do not like because I'm going to have to be chasing around all these handgunners while also fending off Reiksguard and Demigryphs. We don't want any part of that. This army, again, does not scare me much because there's not a lot of skirmishers. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat. I know, it sounds weird for a mammoth to retreat. But if we retreat back, I was hoping the Empire would come after me. They're staying within the radius of getting all those reinforcements from Altdorf. So that's the right move by the Empire. I'm trying to lure them out. That's what I want to do. So I need to try and get the Empire to fight me in a position where they don't get all the reinforcing of their settlement. So this might be a way to at least give them a little bit of payback here. So I'll just come back here and sack Weisman and pick up some more and try and force the Empire to come do something. Look at that income from sacking settlements. There's another one too. Good grief. Got some good followers there. So what do we got? Collectors. So that's the income from settlements, corruption. Okay, so we already have that guy, the slave merchant, and we may have already had the collector too. So let's just see. There's probably nothing else I can... Yeah, no, look, Kurgan Chieftain. We can put another one. So it's the slave merchant and the chieftain. So now we get even more money from sacking. That's absolutely brilliant. Is there anything else we can do? Like this melee attack for skin wolves, ice wolves. We do have some skin wolves. Captives captured after battle. Income from buildings. Okay, there's no other like boost to sacking that we can give. Mammoth Tamer, recruitment, unit experience. This would just give us more money after the battle, right? The captives that we capture. So let's try that one. Norse Berserker. And let's see if we have any other equipment too that's not being used. Talisman, Opal Amulet, might as well. Might as well. Movement range, so that's another one where we get these Berserker. Let's look and see what we can get here. Oh yeah, look right there, boom. We got the chieftain and another slave merchant. So that's more sacking money, assuming that the two stack in the same army, which I'm not 100% certain they do, but they might. They might. Throgg hears me? Thanks, Throgg. I'm glad you pay attention to me. Okay, let's actually sacrifice this one to the Serpent. It's going to take a couple of points out of... Yeah, it took me down a level there. Crap. So we lost our... Well, no, we still have the weapon strength. Champion of the Serpent. 6 of 100. 30 of 30. 58 of 60. Because we were right at 60. And I don't really care as much about the unit experience. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool. And you can always build that back up a little too. But if we lose 2 every time this one goes up, but we gain 6 here, that means that we should be able to balance that out and get this upkeep and then start, you know, kind of trying to keep both at once, which I think we could do. Check out that cool serpent statue there too, though. Let's look at it. Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. Love it. This has definitely been one of my favorite campaigns. I love the Norscan armies, and I love the fun that you get to have with these guys. Okay, we're gonna go into a raiding stance. We cannot raid anything up over here, but our Werekin did level up. Cult of Horror. Let's just see what we can do here. Is there anything down here that's useful? Demoralizing armies, leadership, assault units, raider barracks. Witch Cursed, so recruitment cost. I'm not super worried about. Champion's gonna make him better at assassinating. Pharaoh Beginnings, unit experience. Not worried about that. Hit and run. Not real worried about that. Insatiable Hunger gives extra unit experience. Enemy siege holdout time. Yeah, I'm not super concerned about any of that stuff, to be honest. Armor piercing damage, that would be good. Let's just go ahead and start with Dark Horror. Indwellings, Restore casualty replenishment rate in the local region. That could be really good, actually, at some point with the Bale Fiend. Let's take... Ah, man, I forgot to go look at some of the names. I'll go and look at some of your names that you guys suggested for units, and if you have more unit names, let me know. I apologize, I didn't look at it already. We need to finish Ruinous Flesh here. There we go. So now we got the double buff going on with these guys. All right, let's end the turn. Yeah! The Empire came to defend Weisman, so that'll give us a chance to take them out there. I don't know why they did that, but we can try and punish them for it. We just need to pick them apart like this, split them up.
Your demeanor tells me you aren't here.
We can do a military alliance. I'm good with that. For now. While it suits me, I should say. What kind of defenses? Taliban has pretty crappy defense. Paddle time is feeding time. I suppose that's true, Throgg. I suppose that's true. There's not a lot of skirmishers in this army. I mean, there's a few handgunners. Kind of thinking about fighting this one. If we can cut our way through Boris, Balthasar may be forced out of hiding, and then Volkmar has kind of dangled himself in front of us here as well. I know Weisman won't have any appreciable defense because we just wrecked it.
A fight!
We do have Lightning Strike here, which won't make any difference in this case. Let's fight Weisman, however you say that. Take these guys out, and then I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just take Throgg in and try and destroy that settlement too, because we can get a lot of sacking income and hopefully force Balthasar out of hiding. And level up Throgg. I want to level up Throgg so we can start cutting into that upkeep cost. This is a cool map. Seriously? Look at that. That's pretty neat. I haven't seen this one before. It almost kind of looks like a Beastman map a little bit. Like a Underway. Alright, well there's apparently a lot of obstructions. Let's take these guys. Wulfrik. Put these guys off in their own group. These guys can go in a group. Famir warriors, you all can go in this one. Okay, that'll work. I was like, how come my men aren't moving? Yeah, it's because I haven't selected them. What do you think about that? Ooh, we're definitely going to drop a purple sun all over that. These guys look like they could use a few rays. A few purple rays. This is really a cool custom settlement. I like that. It's neat looking. Ha! That fireball just bounced right off a building. They're lucky this isn't Attila, or else that building would have caught on fire. Okay. We're going to risk an overcast here. But I'm going to wait till I get a little bit closer and I can feel more comfortable that I'm actually going to land this thing. Move it on in, boys. Move it in. Oof, I'm still just a little bit out of range. Bring it on up. Let's pressure these crossbows over here because they're going to want to get at my mammoths. There we go. Let her loose. Alright, get all over their units. Get all over their units. Okay. Attack's going to begin. Let's bring group 2 over here. Chase down the skirmishers. A couple of their units are blocking most of our army. It's a good thing they don't have like a big spell like that. Yeah, we only got 37 kills. That is actually really disappointing. We're gonna actually take our Shaman Sorcerer out of here. Put him on his own. Alright, mammoths. Go get into the silver bullets before they cause me any more trouble. Wulfrik should be able to drop a Sea Fang out here in front. There we go. Let's buff everybody's attack. Let's take Demon Darkness. I'm going to risk another Overcast here. See if we can clean this house. Alright, there comes the Doom and Darkness. Ooh, we did take Overcast damage, and it was pretty nasty. But the payback is going to be stupendous. Should get rid of most of their units that aren't flagellants. Let's see if we can route this Greatsword over here real quick. While it's under the influence of Demon Darkness, they should get terrorized. Terror! Get the terror! Yeah, somehow they survived the terror attack right there, which I'm not really sure, but... Alright, take out Volkmar. Chase down those silver bullets because they're likely to come back in just a second. We won't overcast this time, but... Okay, just forget the flagellants. I'm not crazy worried about flagellants. Okay, the Maws of Savagery are getting these guys. We took out the silver bullets. That should keep them from coming back. We Spirit Leeched Volkmar. Let's get our Sorcerer back to safety. Okay, we cleaned up that area. Alright, there we go. So Volkmar is going to get finished off. Defeated. Destroyed. Wow, we almost overcast our Sorcerer into oblivion, but it was worth it. Isn't that why they exist? There's some flagellants left, really, that's all we have to deal with. I'm going to assign a mammoth to each remaining flagellant unit for cleanup duty. Bring the area of effect attacks in and hopefully clean these guys up in a hurry. Ooh, that'll do it. That's one way to clean up flagellants. Come on, Famir Warrior. Make me proud. Yeah, right there. Ooh. Oh, really? There's one there, one there. Get him! Thank you. Oh, really? Well, mammoths, there's some more peanuts over here if you guys are hungry. Yeah, that's probably not a good place to be when you're a soldier for the Empire, is pinned between a rock and a mammoth place. So, all right, there we go, folks. Mammoth for the win. So, the Empire's eye, Volkmar the Grim. Ooh, what's that suggesting? Is there a little bromance between Karl Franz and Volkmar that we don't know about here? Is that lore friendly? Uh-oh. We're actually going to raise another one for the Serpent. I want that upkeep reduction. Yeah, 56, so it's only taking us down 2. And we're still going up by 6. Alright. That'll work. We can swing that. We can make it happen.
To the four corners.
Wulfrik is all the way up to level 28. Which, if I might add, is pretty spectacular. Yes, I said spectacular. That was purposeful. Is there any reason to have the unit experience thing? Like, everybody's already... Well, Hunter of Champions actually would be really good. So let's get Hunter of Champions. We've got Woundmaker and Scarred Veteran sorted out. We got World Walker here, which so that's ambush chance, armor piercing, Eyes of the Gods is weapon strength when attacking. So that'd be like, so 10% weapon strength would be 70. It'd take us up over 700 weapon strength when we're attacking. I mean, 15 armor piercing damage is cool, but we already have 532, so I don't think that that really moves the needle a lot. We got all of that stuff we want. Don't need server die. I just want to make sure we get this right. I mean, we might as well just do this one first. Quicksilver gives him speed. 15% speed would be... I mean, it's not bad, actually. That'd be like another 5.5, another 2 there. Like about another 7 speed or so that we could get. That would not be a bad thing. Okay, so took them down. And now we just need to take Talabheim. At least I think I want to take Talabheim. Let's actually just recuperate the losses here. And then let's go for Talabheim, and we'll keep Wulfrik safe and try and get him into the right position as well. I want to get the Empire ready to be destroyed permanently at Altdorf. I'd kind of like to take over Altdorf. We've got the Empire in a pretty decent herd, though. They have quite a bit more territory, so we still got some work to do. Hope y'all are enjoying this. Wolfenburg is definitely one I really want to sack. Really want to sack it. Actually, let's move to sack Brass Keep. This will get the Empire. This will keep them on their toes. So we can come up here and raid, and then we can sack Brass Keep. Let's take a look, since we do have a little bit of money before I go, at any of the growth buildings that we can, yeah, like there, that's -1 upkeep. We definitely want to do that, and let's go ahead and start that chain here, because we can get to another -1 upkeep. This is just more income right there, so we're going to do that. That's a little more income, we'll take it. Nice Tooth Mountains. Let's put the growth building in here so that we can get another -1 upkeep right there. Eventually, it won't be there yet. We already have -1 upkeep here and here. This is more income. And then let's start the chain there. Let's do that one because that'll give us, there's more income. Level that one up. All right, so we should, on top of hopefully getting the 10% from the Serpent, this should leave us in good shape. That'll give us eventually the growth. Do the same thing there. We've already got it there. So yeah, we should be able to add a pretty decent upkeep reduction here. I kind of want the trade goods because that helps me out. I don't think I need the Marauder Cavalry recruitment. We could just do it somewhere else at some point. I want to gut that one and put in a building that gives me more growth. Actually, let's wait until we get a little more loot, and then we'll go from there, and we'll keep optimizing the buildings to drop upkeep cost. We'll just do up to level 1 Serpent, so don't worry, folks. We're still going to honor the Hound here, but we're going to go up to level 1 Serpent so we can get that upkeep reduction. Throgg, once he sacks another settlement or two, should be able to get his upkeep reduction, which then means I can just kind of more freely roam without having to worry about the money. So thanks for the tips about the upkeep reduction. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this one. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. The Empire is putting up a resistance, but it's not going well. They've lost a lot of settlements. So should be fun to see how it pans out. Hope y'all are enjoying it. Appreciate MSI sponsoring my channel, and I hope to see you all soon on another video of the Norsca campaign.